Hello everyone, it is Monday, January 7th in the year of our Lord 2013. How are all you doing out there? I am doing awesome as always, wicked awesome. It may be Monday, but it's only 4 more days till Friday. Woo! That's right. And let's get to the unofficial sponsor of the show while we play our theme song, of course. Oh yes, my good friend Crystal Lloyd Dolzani with her new card, Crystal Addiction. Phenomenal Facebook website. Y'all gotta check it out. That's KRYSTALADDICTION, all one word. She watches my show all the time. I support her website all the time. She's an age ranger I worked with in jolly old England. She's from Wyoming. She's stunningly gorgeous, total sweetheart. The next Betty Page, aspiring actress, a published poet twice, and she knows it. And she's doing great. She's doing awesome. And always a pleasure to hear from you, Crystal. And thank you for your support. That's why you're one of my unofficial sponsors. And you are awesome. Wicked awesome. Go check her page out, folks. You won't be disappointed. Alright, now, let's get to the beer of the day. I'm celebrating something special. We'll lay it out there right now. It was 21 years ago today, January 7th, in the year of our Lord 1992, that I, the Love Doctor, Reverend Dr. B, BMF, Crazy Man, Josh Baker, the Love Maker, whatever you want to call me, just don't call me late to dinner, because I'll never miss one of Farrah's meals. But anyway, I moved out of my parents' house and started my new job career. And I've been doing it for 21 years today. Therefore, my job can legally drink. If that ain't awesome, I don't know what is. I am stoked. I am excited. I'm wearing a crazy hat. And hockey season's back. Sporting the Boston Bruins jersey. That's right, representing the home Massachusetts. Without Massachusetts, there wouldn't be a United States of America, period, end of story. But let's get to the beer, shall we? One of my all-time favorites, Harpoon Winter Warmer from Boston, Massachusetts, and Windsor, Vermont. And this stuff is absolutely phenomenal. 5.9% of absolute wicked awesomeness. Brewed with cinnamon and nutmeg, this stuff is definitely an orgasm in a bottle. And it's about to be an orgasm in a beer consumption apparatus after we display the proper technique of opening this here beer with the proper beer opening apparatus. Not a great pop from my man Justin Dimmitt, the executive producer of the show, and the creator of the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, which y'all gotta check out. But I poured into my favorite mug that my wife actually had made for me with my initials, JSB. Just superbly badass. That's right. 45-degree angle right over the keyboard because I'm just that damn good. Haven't spilled a drop pouring beer yet. But cheers and beers to all of you. Prost, as they say in Germany. Kampai, as they say in Japan. And happy job anniversary to this old bastard that you're looking at right now with the goofy moose he is. Oh yeah, I love this hat. Wow. Man, oh man, do I love that there beer. Alright, folks. We gotta get to the shout outs. We gotta do it. It's gotta be done. Let's start right off the bat with the happy birthday shout outs. A lovely lady from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. And I know she's a Canucks fan. She probably hates the Bruins. We know we had that heated rivalry during the Stanley Cup where my Bruins did beat your Canucks. But the lovely Elaine Frizzell, you are totally awesome. Always a pleasure to chat with. A great lady. And she watches this show whenever possible. And she's been a visitor to the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page. And Elaine, total sweetheart. Always a pleasure. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a wicked awesome birthday. Party hard and enjoy. Celebrate like it's 1969 minus the acid. And hope you have a phenomenal and splendid day. Cheers and beers to you. And hope you enjoy the show. Next on the list. Don't really know this guy too well. Recent adder due to the old Mafia Wars on the old Facebook. And haven't talked to you much yet. Ice Lord Wilson. What a kick-ass name. Happy birthday to you, Ice Lord. Hope you're doing well. Hope you enjoy the show. And when you see the name, the Love Doctor on the old Mafia Wars, yep, that's me. And thanks for being part of the team, going out there whacking schmucks and schmuckettes. It's a lot of fun. It's a great way to get out any pent-up anger and aggression, too. You know, if you're angry in real life and you want to punch somebody, don't do that. Just get on the old mafia wars and whoop the crap out of somebody. It's a lot of fun when you get 175 ices in a day. Yeah, I iced all these schmucks. Ha! It's a lot of fun. But Ice Lord, my man, you are the Ice Lord. And cheers and beers to you. And hope you have a wicked awesome day. Celebrate well and enjoy. Next on the list. Now here's a man I've known since high school. A great man indeed. The one, the only. Jason Balboni. Dude, I've never forgotten your birthday. Haven't heard from you in a long time. But I hope you enjoy this here show. And I love to hear from you. Drop me a line. Say, what's up, Josh? How you doing? And I'm going to tell you what. Life is good down here in Yeehaw, Texas. Where men are men, the bulls weren't scared. That's right, Texas. That's where I'm living these days. And Jason, my man, a big hearty cheers and beers to you. Hope you have a phenomenal day and enjoy the show. Squeeze me. Next on the list. Now here's a lady I've known practically my entire life. She graduated with my brother in Martha's Vineyard Regional High School class in 1992. And I've known her since like 1979. The lovely, ageless beauty, total sweetheart that is the one, the only, Molly McGee. Molly, happy birthday to you. Hope you're doing well. Always a pleasure talking to you. A great lady, a great friend. And I'll tell you, always smiling. Folks, people like Molly, people need to strive to be like Molly. I'm not kidding you. She's just always cool. Every time I see her, just a big hug and a how are you and all that. And Molly, I just want to say, thanks for always being a great friend and keep it going. Keep smiling because we need more people like you in the world. There is no doubt about that. So please be fruitful and multiply. We need about 100 of you out in the world, okay? Or you could, if I'm not mistaken, they invented cloning in France, and I think it's actually legal in France. Molly, you get yourself on over to France and clone yourself about 100 times, okay? We need more people like you in the world to make this world a better place. Molly, a big hearty cheers and beers to you. Party hard and enjoy. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Miss the hell out of you. And can't wait to see you again when I come back home to Martha's Vineyard Regional High School. Martha's Vineyard Island. In our great town of Vineyard Haven, the best town in the world. All right. We've nailed the birthday shout-outs. Let's get to some additional shout-outs, shall we? My man, Mike Longley. Now, here's a badass. He prioritizes scheduling and all kinds of stuff. The guy's like a wizard, you know. He works in an office, but he's a wizard. And he's also a man that's like me. We are what they call resiliency training assistants. We help people make positive decisions in life. See, that's what we do. And Mike, it's definitely a pleasure and an honor working with awesome guys like you. And squeeze me. Like my friend Molly, you definitely make the world a better place too. Hell, you're all doing your own way. But Mike, you know what's back. I know I'm wearing Steelers colors, right? I know you missed the Pittsburgh Steelers. But hey, you a Penguins fan? Hockey's back. And your Penguins want to be like my Bruins and wear these colors, you know? Not that I blame them, you know. Good colors indeed. The black and gold. And white. But Mike, good seeing you this morning. Good hanging out with you on the old Fod Waddle. And you need to do me a favor, Mike. You got to pass. Well, I already said it to her. But my good friend Samantha McClinton, because I found out she just got married recently. And Sam, congrats on the marriage. Absolutely wicked awesome. Very proud of you. Make sure you make it last for at least the next 80 years. Do what I do. You know, communication is key. You got to have it. But Sam, I just got to say, happy birthday to you again. Got to make it official on the old Beer and Song of the Day show. And giving you a shout out. Can't tag you because you got rid of your Facebook. You said, I don't need no bloody Facebook. Or something like that. But I don't know. I think Facebook's the best way to keep in touch with folks. It's certainly done that for me. I got over 2,300 friends. And I'll tell you, it's so quick to be able to just keep in touch with everybody, because that's what I do. I do my best to keep in touch with everyone because I care about my friends, each and every one of you. Even you there, Mike Longley, you Steelers fan. Nah, much love to you, brother. No homo. But hey, Sam, girl, happy birthday to you. And hope you enjoy the show. Hope you have a wicked awesome day. Party hard and enjoy. And good to see you smiling, too. Hanging out on the old Fod Waddle. You knew as soon as you saw me, you're like, yep, he remembers my birthday. Of course I do. I got a photograph from memory with numbers. You ask any person that went to Martha's Vineyard Reese High School between the years 1987, 88, and 1994 when they graduated. Because I graduated in 91. I attended between 87 and 91. You ask anybody who was in that school, did he have your birthday memorized? Yup, he sure did. Because that's what I do. I got a photographic memory, an IQ of 158, and a common sense of a Q-tip. Hey, everybody's got strengths and weaknesses. But Mike, a big cheers and beers to you just for being a badass. And Sam, a big cheers and beers to you for your birthday. Awesome stuff. Next on the list, my man Jimmy Little. Now here's a badass spark-chasing beast of a man and a true Texan. But we all know Texas is just southern Oklahoma. Right, Jimmy? Yeah. But he's a true Cowboys fan, and he's got every damn right to be. Hardcore Texas Rangers fan. Love seeing that. He's a true homer, and gotta respect that. Jimmy, I give you the Love Doctor salute. Wanted to give you a big shout out because you're just that cool. You said you've been watching my show as often as possible now. Thank you for your support. You support like a double D bra. Underwire. And I like it. I like it. It's good. You know, spread the word. Spread the word about the Beer and Song of the Day Facebook page, too, while you're at it. And Jimmy, definitely a pleasure and an honor working with kick-ass people like you. And I forgot what I was going to say. Screw it. Have a sip of beer, right? Yeah, you're the one who told me about that pumpkin spice. Oh, yeah. Thank you. That shit is awesome. Yep. So, next on the list, gotta give a shout out because he's the most hardcore Ravens fan I know. My man, Tony the Tip Baranka. Now, this guy used to chase bubbles for a living, you know? Hydrastics. I worked with him in jolly old England, and he's a great man. He's living in Florida, yet he's way too young to live in that state, but I told him. But he's living there anyway, hanging out with the old people, and he's a gunner. Yeah, he shoots things. How cool is that? Just the term gunner. Gunner. Well, Tony the Tip's tough enough to do that. See, he goes from stabbing people with knives, now he's shooting people. Damn, Tony, you are one badass mofo from Maryland, and every right to be a Baltimore Ravens fan. And dude, Tony, you know I don't like the Ravens. I never have. I always thought of them as a bunch of thugs, but I gotta say this. They're one hell of a badass football team. And I was sad that they beat the Colts because I was rooting for the Colts. Love the story of Andrew Luck. But I'm really torn. See, if you guys beat the Broncos, that will make things better for my Patriots as long as we beat the Houston Texans. Because then your Ravens can come to New England and get their ass beat. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I like the Broncos. But I know that if the Broncos beat the Ravens, that my Patriots, as long as they beat the Houston Texans, we cannot overlook them, will have to go to to Denver, where we are 8-16 lifetime in the regular season, 0-2 lifetime in the playoffs. I don't want to go there. So, Tony, I might have to gun for your Ravens on this one. Not gun as in shoot them, but I might actually have to root for them. Because I know we can beat you guys at home in New England. Our odds aren't so good to beat the Broncos in Denver. We've beaten them in New England. But anyway, Tony, miss you, bud. Always a pleasure chatting with you. Lots of good discussions on the old Facebook with you. You're a great guy. Big cheers and beers to you. Next on the list, I'm going to give a shout out to my man, Jordan Tyler. Jordan is from Maine. Yeah. Formerly known as Massachusetts until 1820, when they said, We want to be our own state. Actually, what really happened was Massachusetts said, we don't want you guys, eh? You Southern Canadians. No offense to Canada on that one. I love Canada. Great country indeed. Love it, love it, love it. But, Maine was like, yeah, we don't want to be part of Massachusetts. So we said, you know what? We'll give you the GFY. Go be your own state. And they did. And truth be told, Maine's a very successful state. But my man Jordan Tyler is an inspiration to work with down here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as West Louisiana. He's a great young man. And I actually started my job before he was even born. Wow. Damn, Jordan. You may be young, but you know what? I learned from you still. We need young, fresh minds with fresh ideas. And you're an awesome guy. A fellow Red Sox, Patriots, Celtics, and Bruins fan, so that naturally makes you smarter anyway. And a shout out to your brother, Nick. Nick the Dick. Nick Tyler, a great man. I have yet to meet you in person. But hey, if you come down to Yeehaw, Texas to visit your brother, Jordan, you better drop on by the Love Doctor's Love Chat. The Love Doctor's Casa de Love Goddess, I should call it. Because that's what it is. My wife's house. And the two of you need to come hang out. Alright? So, Nick, Jordan, you guys got the invite. Bring your ass along with the rest of you. Nick, you're a great guy. Always a pleasure talking to you. And Jordan, I know you're going home to visit your brother and your family and stuff tomorrow. Taking a vacation from your job. Well deserved, man. I know they didn't want to let you go because you're just that awesome. But, dude, you gotta go and you deserve it. You earned your vacation. Like Smith Barney always said. They made money the old-fashioned way. They earned it. Well, you earned your vacation. You go home and, excuse me, enjoy those New England microbrews because we know we get the best. That's right. Sea Dog Wild Blueberry Wheat Ale and Sea Dog Raspberry Ale from Portland, Maine. Great beers. Absolutely love them. Cheers and beers to you and your brother, Jordan, Nick. You guys are phenomenal. And the final shout out of the day. I saved the best for last because this guy is the best boss I've had in my entire life. My man, Daryl K. Harris, otherwise known as Harry T. A fellow gat god that I worked with in the land of fruits and nuts, California, otherwise known as Western Nevada. And Daryl, I just want to say, brother, dude, you're the guy that made my job career successful. You're the guy that believed in me. When I doubted myself, when others doubted me, when I was young, dumb, and full of, yup, that stuff, and other things, I didn't have any confidence. You helped make work fun, man. You took me under your wing. You believed in me. You built me up. We had a lot of fun at work each and every day. Work itself was fun. I missed that. Dude, I missed you. Good hanging out with you. When I was living in Japan, you lived on Okinawa. I came and visited you there. When I was living in jolly old England, I took a professional development class in Germany where you were living and are still living, and got to hang out there like old times. Daryl, I'm telling you, brother, you're the guy. And there's been a lot of great people in my 21-year job career, but you're the guy that I owe it all to. Thank you so much. I couldn't say it any better. I'm trying to, but I can't say it enough, man. Thank you. I truly give you the Love Doctor salute. And of course, fellow wrestling fans, woo! That's right. And I'll never forget the saying that you came up with, Daryl. Remember the old WCW days? That's right. What you gonna do, brother, when I hit you in the eye with a woman's shoe, size 7? That's right. And by the way, folks, Daryl makes the best damn chicken wings I've ever had in my entire life. And he's a true hardcore Bengals and Cincinnati Reds fan. He's from Cincinnati, Ohio. He's a true homer. He proudly wore his Bengals colors even when they were known as the Bungles. Much respect to a true man, a genius of a football mind. No doubt about it. Daryl, I salute you, man. And a big hearty cheers and beers to you. And I hope you enjoy the show. I miss you, brother. And someday I'm going to retire from my job, and I want you here for it. Alright. we got a problem, folks. The show is going to go over 30 minutes today, all right? It's a celebratory episode of my job career and independence, and it's my show. So, Justin Dimmitt, my executive producer of the show, creator of the Beers on the Day Facebook page. I know we try to set a limit for 30 minutes, but dude, this one means a lot. And Justin, while I'm at it, I want to give a shout out to you and your better half, Robin. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Robin, thank you so much for letting your lesser half help me out with my page and my show. It means a lot to me. He's a fellow Masonic brother, and he truly, as is my man Jimmy Little. See, we're all fellow Masons. What do we do? Lots of charity work. It's all about helping others. It's a brotherhood, a fraternity that's all about helping others. Lots of charity work. Love it. If you ever heard of Shriners, they're all Masons. Okay? But anyway, so with that said, I ran out of beer. Thank God I brought ammunition from my favorite brewing company in the world, Sam Adams. Oh yeah. And why not go with it? Holiday Porter. I love my dark beers. 5.8% of absolute awesomeness. Here we go. A double beer day. What the hell? Why not? Hey, a good pop from a man, Justin Dimmitt. How about that? And note that Sam Adams is so good, number 60. Helsinki Gold. That's Helsinki, the capital of Finland. In case you didn't know. 2004. That's right. And of course, as always demonstrated on the Beer Song of the Day, we got the 45-degree angle for the proper beer pouring technique right into the beer consumption apparatus. Look at that. Perfect pour every time because I'm just that damn good. Alright. So, again, cheers and beers all of you. Prost, say in Germany, compare, they say in Japan. Let's do it. Alright. Now, it is time for some celebrity birthdays. And this guy from Boston, Massachusetts, an absolute badass actor. And if you're wrong, if you don't think he's a great actor, you probably should just go ahead and give yourself a GFY. Nicolas Cage. Yep, that dude's a badass. 49 years old today. Hard to believe. How about this guy? Pretty damn good actor himself. David Caruso. 57 today. Katie Couric of the Today Show. 56. Can you believe that? She looks pretty damn good for 56. Good Lord. Beautiful actress by the name of Haley Bennett. She's celebrating a quarter of a century. 25, man alive. 25 is like the perfect age because, see, your insurance goes down. You can rent cars in the United States of America. You're still legal to drink and do all the other cool stuff that adults do, yet you're still young. But you don't get to look forward to another birthday till 2043, in which you could start qualifying for those 55 and over discounts at Denny's and IHOP and places like that. Alfonso Soriano, former New York Yankee, but a badass second baseman nonetheless. Badass offensive, defensive second baseman, 37 years old. Wow. Dustin Diamond, 36 years old today. Well, who's Dustin Diamond, Dr. B? And no, it's not Diamond Dallas Page wrestling nuts. Dustin Diamond was Screech on, oh shit, I forgot the name of the show. Help me out, folks. What was the name of the show? This is your trivia question for today. Whoever answers Dustin Diamond, Screech. Never mind. Too late. Say bye to Bill. Haha, got it. Lots of cool dudes and lots of hot chicks in that show. Yep. Kenny Loggins of Loggins and Messina. Phenomenal duo in the early 70s. Kenny Loggins, 65 years old today. Born on this day, 1948. Red Sox badass pitcher. Cancer survivor. 29 years old today. John Lester. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. And I hope he pulls his head out of his ass because it was a shitty year for him last year. Come on, Red Sox. You got to do better this year. And you too, John Lester. But we love you. 13th President of the United States of America. Served from 1853 to 1850 to 1853 after Zachary Taylor died while in office. We got Millard Fillmore. He didn't do a whole lot, but he was president. How about Lindsay Fonseca? She's gorgeous. Another actress. 26 years old today. Golfer Natalie Golbis. If you ain't familiar with her, Look her up. Natalie sounds like it's spelled Gulbis, Gulbis. Probably the most gorgeous female golfer ever. Celebrating a milestone, 30 years old today. I've had her as Babe of the Day on the show before. I'm not going to do it again this time. There's a reason for that. This guy, former NHL hockey badass, Donald Brashear, 41 years old today. Phenomenal left wing, predominantly with the Vancouver Canucks, as I'm sure my friend Elaine Frizzell knows about. And he was one of the earlier African-American players in hockey. One of the first to really make an impact. I remember him, Anson Carter. Sadly, there's just not enough good African-American players in hockey. But there's more coming, and it's good to see that. Grant Fuhr, goaltender, I remember him. But yeah, Donald Brashear, man. He actually set a record one year. I mean, he's actually the all-time career leader for the Vancouver Canucks in penalty minutes. Yeah, this dude, Brashear, he sheared your ass all right. He was a tough guy, no doubt about it. Left wing, and a damn good one. Alvin Dark, former manager of the Giants, former shortstop in the major leagues, 91 years old today. Wow. And how about this guy, Johnny Mize, 359 lifetime home runs in 15 seasons, and a 10-time All-Star. Born on this day 100 years ago today, January 7th in the year of our Lord 1913, and passed away at the age of 80 back in 1993. All right, now let's get to some random facts of the day. On this day in 1986, President Ronald Reagan imposed sanctions against Libya. On this day in 1953, Harry S. Truman, outgoing president, he announced the development of the hydrogen bomb. Of course, not so effective nowadays, but back then, oh yeah, it was. On this day, 1914, the first steamboat passed through the Panama Canal, which was recently completed. You're going to love this one, folks, and this applies to all of you. Each and every one of you. You'll appreciate it, especially you young kids out there like Jordan and his brother Nick. Now, 21 years ago today, January 7th, in the year of our Lord, 1992, the day that I moved out of my parents' house and started my job in the outside world. The AT&T released a video telephone. The price, $1,499. Holy crap. $1,500 for a video phone. And now, just think, we pay what? No more than $100, maybe a couple hundred, for a cell phone that has video and pictures and all kinds of cool shit. My, how technology has changed in the 21 years that I've been out of my parents' house. Wow. On this day in 1989, Mike Longley, Sam McClinton, pay attention. On this day, January 7th, in the year of our Lord, 1989, Emperor Hirohito died, and Emperor Akihito, his son, became Emperor of Japan. Now remember, Emperor Hirohito was Emperor of Japan for just over 62 years. Became Emperor in 1926. That's a long damn time to be Emperor. Wow. Passed away at the age of 87. On this day in 1982, I remember watching this show. My mother watched it religiously. Remember the TV show Fame with that gorgeous babe, Irene Cara, who did the song Fame back in 1980, I think? No, well, she did all kinds of stuff. It was kind of like the disco was dying, but yet disco was still semi-around. 1982, Fame premiered on NBC TV. On this day, now I thought it was 1967. I thought it was 1968. The website I saw says 1967, but I'm almost certain it's 1968, folks. Do me a favor, double check it, check my stats, and post it when I post this here show on the old Facebook. Whoever does that will get a special shout out on tomorrow's show, which is Elvis's birthday. And on this day, 1968, I swear it was, the Newlywed Game premiered on ABC TV with Bob Eubanks as the host. A phenomenal show indeed. On this day, 1934, the Flash Gordon comic strip premiered. Flash Gordon, created by Alex Raymond. On this day, 1929, you sci-fi junkies out there will love this. Buck Rogers comic strip first appeared. It was the very first comic strip ever. Very first sci-fi comic strip. And on this day in 1929 as well, Edgar Rice Burroughs' ever-famous Tarzan, the comic strip premiered in newspapers. Oh, Tarzan of the Apes. With that said, more facts, sorry. On this day, 1927, that's right, the Harlem Globetrotters, a phenomenal basketball team. I love these guys. They played their first game ever, but they played it in Hinckley, Illinois. They didn't even give them a home game for their first game ever? Are you freaking kidding me? That's the Harlem Globetrotters, and they have been entertaining people for 86 years. Love it. Absolutely love it. 100 years ago today, William M. Burton patented the process to crack petroleum. Now, there's a radio show that I downloaded from the 30s, and damn it, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Calling All Cars. That show, radio show. I downloaded the entire series because it was on archive.org. Phenomenal website where you can get anything that's on public domain. And I downloaded a ton of radio episodes, and they're sponsored by, I forgot the name of the company, which the gas company no longer exists, but they talked about, and they're crack gasoline. They call it crack gasoline. Not that kind of crack, folks. I don't know what the process means. Cracked petroleum, crack gasoline. Folks, if you know the answer or are up to researching it, post it in the comment section below, either on the Facebook page or on the YouTube page, and I will give you a shout out on tomorrow's show, okay? That is a promise. 100 years ago today, patented the process to crack petroleum. On this day in 1894, the motion picture experiment was unleashed in America. The ever-famous comedian Fred Ott was filmed with the film called The Sneeze. All he did was sneeze. It was filmed, and a movie industry was born in America. On this day in 1890, W.B. Purvis patented the fountain pen. Ironically, it wasn't until 1945 when the ballpoint pen came into existence, but that was patented in 1888. On this day in 1830, my man Tony the Tip Bronco will appreciate this, being that it's a Baltimore, Maryland thing. The first U.S. railroad station opened. That's right, Baltimore, Maryland. Duh. On this day in 1714, the typewriter was patented by Englishman Henry Mill. It wasn't built till years later, but it was patented way back in 1714. And now you know. Let's get to, here's the quote of the day. Today's quote of the day, I think you'll all appreciate this. And it's by a famous porn star known as Jenna Jameson. Yep, if you ain't heard the name Jenna Jameson, you probably had your head buried in the sand. And she quotes, "The sex scenes involving myself are hard to watch, only because it's strange to see your private parts that big." An interesting quote indeed. But people that love crazy women like that, like my man, and shame on me for not giving him a shout out sooner, my man Larry Prado, LP the MFDON, LP the Don, a true pimp dog, and a badass jeticle that I work with here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Northern Mexico. Now see, Larry is a true Texas guy. He is Texican because he's Mexican, and he's born in Texas, so I have every right to call him a Texican, because I guarantee he'd call himself a Texican. That's a Texan of Mexican heritage, and that's exactly what he is. Larry, my man, Squeeze me. Definitely a pleasure and an honor working with you here in Yeehaw, Texas, otherwise known as Eastern New Mexico. That's right. But Larry, I want to give you a shout out just because you're ultra cool and wicked awesome. But let's get to, I did not get an idiot of the day, okay? And I apologize for that. And I know my man Kevin Sherman, who is my assistant writer and producer of the show, as well as the creative consultant of the Beer and Song of the Day. Kevin, I got to give you a special shout out too, because you are starting your first day of college. You've gone back to school. Like Rodney Dangerfield, back to school. And Kevin, my man, where the hell was that place in Illinois you're living now? You moved out of Algonquin, Schumannsburg or something like that in Illinois. But dude, I wish you the best. I know you're going to do well. Kick ass, take names, kill commies for mommy. Getting that college education. Do it, brother. And stick with it. Alright? But I apologize for not having a idiot of the day. But trust me, there's idiots out there every day. We all know that. I will take contributions for idiot of the day. Let's get to the joke of the day, shall we? And today's joke of the day is simple. I can't remember if I've had it before on the show. I probably have. But it's so good I can't resist. What's the ultimate rejection? It's when you're masturbating and your hand falls asleep. Man, if that ain't jacked up, I don't know what is. If you're spanking the Frank, punishing Percy, fingering Felicia, whatever it is that you're doing, self-pleasurization, that's a Bakerism, I invented it just now. Pleasurization. Pleasurization? Sure. Pleasurization. Self-pleasurization. If you're doing that and your hand falls asleep, folks, you got personal problems. And give that hand a GFY. Let's get to the movie of the day. And it's one of my all-time favorites. This one is a huge milestone for any Red Sox fan out there. Because October 26th, it was, in the year of our Lord, 2004. 18 years to the day after the famous Bill Buckner incident in Game 6 of the World Series against the Mets, the Red Sox ended an 86-year curse. They beat the St. Louis Cardinals, they swept them, and it was the first time we had won the World Series since 1918. Holy sweet Jesus. And the key is, this video is so phenomenal. I love it. I almost shed a tear. I don't cry much, alright? I haven't cried since March 25th, 2004. And there's a reason for that. Almost lost my wife. But it didn't happen. Thank God. But anyway, so there's your sentimental moment of the day from the Love Doctor. The Red Sox, first time since 1918, they won the World Series, and I was there to, I wish I was at St. Louis, Missouri to witness it, but man, oh man. See, we beat the New York Yankees. They were up 3-0 against us, and I'm like, it's over. We're going to get swept. Nope! We came back won the next 4 games in the ALCS, and turned around and swept the St. Louis Cardinals in the World Series. We were like the Blues Brothers. We were on a mission from God. But anyway, so there's your movie of the day. Now it's time for the song of the day. It's Monday. It's Blues Monday. And folks, I have got a classic for you. This one represents what the Love Doctor is all about. Okay? Reverend Dr. B, a phenomenal song that was written for me back in 1958, 15 years before I was born. And the song is called I'm a Lover Not a Fighter, and it's by the great Lazy Lester, Louisiana blues at its finest. The guy is 80 years old and still going strong today. So I'm a lover not a fighter, an absolute badass of a blues tune. And why not bring out one of my all-time favorite actresses / babes ever, because until Natalie Portman came along, this was the girl that I was allowed to cheat on my wife with. And I still have a hardcore crush on her. Number 2 in the Love Doctor's um, priorities of absolute. Well, I don't know if she's number 2 though, because it's Sue Bird, Alicia Sacramone, Jamie Lynn Sigler. There's a few others out there, but I love this lady. Born August 29th in the year of our Lord 1972. The lovely actress who I was first acquainted with back in 1994 on the movie The Mask. The lovely, sexy, gorgeous Cameron Diaz. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, it. This girl reeks of awesomeness. She's 40 now and still looking great today. All right. So Cameron Diaz, the babe of the day. I'm a lover, not a fighter. The song of the day, because I am the Love Doctor and I gotta bring it hardcore. This is what great music's all about. This is great message in it too. Because I'm a lover, not a fighter. That is my slogan. That is my motto. I'm the Love Doctor, and that's the way it is. Here you go. Totally, totally, totally wicked awesome song. Swamp blues sound, Louisiana style, baby. Louisiana, otherwise known as Southern Arkansas. Oh, now Justin Dimmitt, my executive producer of the show, keep in mind, I love that picture. Love you, Cameron Diaz. I'd hook up with you if I was single, of course. I'm a lover, not a fighter. That's right. Yes, I'm a lover, not a fighter. This is my song. I can't show that one because I see nipples. Yes, she was topless in that photo. She showed her nerves. Thumbs up. Damn right she's thumbs up. She was giving the thumbs up. You know who she's giving the thumbs up to, right? Did I tell you? She was giving the thumbs up to the Love Doctor. That's right. I snapped that photo back in '99. Look at her. Ah. Hot diggity dog damn. Just absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I've had this song as song of the day before, but you know what? It's worthy of another one because it's just that awesome, and so is Cameron Diaz. Look at that smile. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, why not a little bit of plumber's butt? Sure. That ain't her. That's her. Go boy, hope! Mouth harp. Mouth organ. Not that kind of mouth organ, you sickos. That's called blowing harp, otherwise known as harmonica, for those that don't understand blues lingo like Reverend Dr. B does. Blues ain't nothing but a good man feeling bad, but this good man's feeling really good. Good Lord. Built for speed, but take it slow and sweet. That's what I'm talking about. Good Lord, Cameron Diaz. Finer than a new set of snow tires, no doubt about that, huh? That's another one I absolutely love right there. Wow. And she was suffering from erectimus nippleus in that one. She almost was suffering so hard, she had nipples you could dial a phone with. Ha! Love that picture too. The sweet, innocent look that is the lovely Cameron Diaz. Yowza. Good Lord. Thank you, Lord, for blessing us with great beauty like this. I am thankful each and every day for having 20/15 eyesight, which means my eyesight is better than normal 20/20 vision. Thank God for that. Because if I lost my eyesight, I'd be worthless as tits on a boy. I'd be worthless as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. Hey, she may be older and bolder there, but she's still looking good. And, wow. And my wife knows. My wife knows that I drool over beautiful women because I appreciate beauty. But she also knows that I would never cheat on her. Because my wife is the most amazing woman in the world, a true blessing in my life. The day I hooked up with my wife, Friday, August 20th in the year of our Lord 1999, best day of my life. It's been phenomenal ever since. And my love goddess will blow the doors off of any other woman in the world, or any other man in the world for that matter. So yes, I'm showing a little extra of Cameron Diaz because she deserves it, and y'all deserve it. And it's my show, and it's got to be done. Dark hair, interesting. And folks, the beer's empty as the brain cells of an average Yankee fan. And you know what? It's about time to end this here show. It's gone on long, but I hope you all agree it's worth it. Oh, good Lord. Not even fair! Good Lord! Folks, you know what time it is, right? Damn right, Reverend Dr. B. Folks, it's time to make like a fetus and head out so everybody take cowboy, get awesome night and day. Peace be the journey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink or you might kill yourself. I love that. Love the cute innocent look. Or somebody else. And drinking and driving is dumber to be in the Yankees fan. And what's dumber than that is rooting for douchebag cocksuckers like Eli. Oh, I'm as good as Tom Brady, but I do realize that you can't have elimination without Eli Manning or men slapping women or racism or animal abuse. Things like that are just plain stupid and absolutely deserve a big fat GFY for that. Folks, I'm out of here. I will see y'all tomorrow. One more to end the show right. She's running to the love doctor saying, where have you been all my life? I'm out, folks. Much respect. See y'all tomorrow. I have partied and I've celebrated my 21 years on the job. And I salute y'all. Have a wicked awesome night and day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Almost forgot. Justin Dimmitt. I'm going to let you know. You want stuff made in Korea? Folks, if you want jerseys from Korea. Now, I had this custom made in Korea. Alright? That's right. Dr. Baker. Red Sox road jersey. Okay? My friend Justin Dimmitt wants some stuff. Number 8, Indianapolis Colts. But this one, number 27, New England Patriots home jersey. There you go. How about Barry Sanders jersey? My all-time favorite football player ever. That's right. Barry Sanders, Detroit Lions. Absolute class act. Red Sox home jersey. Now, I did screw up because I forgot after I had it done. The Red Sox, of course, don't put the names on the back of the uniform on home jerseys. 27 is my favorite number. Represents my birthday. How about the Boston Celtics road jersey? Number 27. I'm sorry, home jersey. Duh. They wear green on the road. The Boston Bruins road jersey, because we wear the black at home. Now this one got discolored thanks to my English washing machine I had. It blended the colors. It really ruined my jersey. I'm really pissed off about it. But this was a Patriots road jersey, number 27, Boston, New England Patriots. And this one was bought. This is not a Korean one. This is actually made in America. And it's an official Super Bowl 42, number 81, Randy Moss jersey. There you go. Wear that proudly. Wear them all proudly. But folks, I'm out. See y'all tomorrow. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. Bye.